You work in a smaller or medium-sized organization, and there's lots of opportunities with that, but there's also some challenges that come along with that. You want to coach and develop your employees, your leaders and the employees, and as a smaller organization, you have fewer resources to do that and to do so effectively. You know it's important because it reduces turnover, it increases employee engagement, it leads to a more resilient and adaptable workforce, and increases well-being, increases innovation. Really, I could rattle off lots of benefits for developing your employees, and you're surely aware of many of them yourselves. One of the challenges, however, is as a smaller organization, you don't have the internal resources to do all of the things that you want to do. You probably have an HR representation. You probably don't, or you may not have a learning and development kind of in-house team that can develop a lot of the programs and support your leaders and your employees in their development. So you don't have robust in-house programs. Yet you still know it's important to develop your employees, and you're figuring out, how can I do that? In my experience, the leaders represent a huge opportunity and a point of leverage for you. So instead of focusing on big in-house programs, how can you look to leaders and look at leader-led development that happens within the team as a way of developing employees and developing teams in your organization? So creating cultures of learning is the area that I focus on when I help smaller organizations figure out, how do we coach and develop our employees. My Team Culture of Learning program helps leaders identify their strengths in creating a culture of learning and opportunities where they can develop. It starts with a diagnostic, and then we can build on that and pave a way for where really should we start to focus, and then helping the leader develop the skills so that they can directly coach and develop their employees. So if you work in a smaller or medium-sized organization and you're wrestling with, how do I develop my employees? How can I leverage my leaders in that process? I'd love to have a conversation with you and share my Lead with Learning philosophy, which really is about leaders coming from a place of learning and helping others learn around them. And I'd love to have a conversation with you to find out what your challenges are and to see if there's a way I can help.